The city is pushing hard for Walgreens to provide its own armed security for several of its stores. But is that a reasonable request, and can they afford it?
Tonight in the Target 7 investigation, Darlene Melendez looks into what is really going on and who should be paying the bill.
Police Chief Harold Medina sent Walgreens this letter here asking the drugstore chain to provide armed security, change its store layouts, and give police access to their video cameras. And another police official wrote this letter here, sending it to the Albuquerque Journal and pushing for the same. Now, all of this comes after this woman was gunned down in a parking lot when she saw her stolen car and approached a teenager who was in it who had allegedly just stolen liquor. But we are learning tonight that one business coalition is going to take action against the city, saying that the police department should be doing more.
There's a whole lot of problems with this whole deal in general. I mean, for one, Walgreens is taxpayers just like everybody else in the city of Albuquerque's taxpayers, and taxes are supposed to pay for protection.
Aaron Jones owns one of the largest armed security companies in the state. He says Walgreens called him after they got this letter from Police Chief Harold Medina asking the drugstore chain to put armed security at stores along Central. He said his price was too high.
It's not a cheap proposition at all, especially if you're hiring me. I can guarantee you that. We put millions of dollars into providing this type of service, and we do it for different companies all over the country very effectively. But not everybody can afford us.
The city has been pushing the drugstore chain hard after 23-year-old Sydney Wilson was gunned down in this gas station parking lot near Central and Coors.
I'm here to say it is not the responsibility of the Albuquerque Police Department and the taxpayers of the city of Albuquerque to put an officer at every single Walgreens that sells alcohol.
Wilson's car had been stolen and she used GPS to track it. She approached a teenager who had allegedly just stolen liquor from a Walgreens on 98th Street. After her killing, the city announced it was suing Hyundai for making a car that was easy to steal and sent the letter to Walgreens.
When you want to blame the stores and you want to blame Hyundai for, the crime going on, I'm sorry, I was a cop. You know what? We went out and we dealt with crime and whatever. And I'm sorry if the things are going the way they are, but it seems a little ridiculous to me, blaming these businesses and stuff.
In Medina's letter to Walgreens, he says that in the past 6 months, phone calls have increased 20% at this store at Central and Eubank.
We do estimate that the 5 locations mentioned in the letter accumulate for about $125,000 in taxpayer dollars to respond to those calls for service.
Target 7 analyzed those police calls around the Walgreens near Central and Eubank and found there were 13 fight or assault calls, 2 shootings, 2 theft calls, and dozens of disturbances.
And rather than addressing the issue directly, we're demonizing businesses and telling them that they need to do something about it.
Carla Sontag of the New Mexico Business Coalition says Walgreens is not alone. She says many of the coalition's members have been forced to hire their own security at a big price.
Some of our businesses are spending hundreds of thousands of dollars every year in order to try to protect their properties.
The Business Coalition started this legal fund. Sontag says they are wanting to sue the police department for not enforcing lower-level crimes like trespassing and shoplifting, and thus forcing businesses to spend money hiring their security.
It's not right. We shouldn't have to live in fear of our lives. We shouldn't have to question if we're able to go into a store and safely purchase goods.
Now, in response to some of those burglaries happening around town, APD has been placing video camera trailers in front of some of the Walgreens. For Target 7, I'm Darlene Melendez.
13-year-old Marcos Barella has been charged in connection with Wilson's killing. He is being held until trial.